Well, greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Danjo here with part 123 of Final Fantasy IX, the PS1 version, here on Retro Classics. Hope you guys are all doing well today. And on today's episode, we're, continuing from last time. Didn't actually get to a checkpoint, because last time I did quite a lengthy rant, because I needed to wind down, and just wanted to talk about some stuff. But we are still looking for Vivi's new weapon in Memoria. We got Zidane's The Tower, and why is that? But why? That even thing? You know what? I can't do that right now. It'll be fine. Doesn't really matter at this point in time. Like, apparently, like my skin hates me yet again. It's been an ongoing thing for a while, and it was better for quite some time, and then during my little hiatus thing that I mentioned before, it got a lot worse again, so that was lovely. So trying to keep it under control and let it heal. And I can't remember how it happened, but like I took a little chunk out of my ring finger the other day, and it wasn't like immediately noticeable. It hurt like hell, but then I was like, well, it's not bleeding right now, so I guess it's fine. But whatever, it'll be okay. It's like one little spot, and I'm like, well, in general my skin just hates me right now, so like, whatever, it'll just let it heal, you know? Like your body knows how to heal things, and for the most part you just need to let it do its thing. I mentioned last time there might be a boss fight coming up really soon. I don't really know. And Zidane's new weapon is not as good as the Ultima weapon, obviously. But it does have added status of Mini, which is kind of cool, so you can use that with Soul Blade. Because it is a Thief's Sword, which we went over the difference a while ago. With like added status and like Soul Blade and how it works with, this is a scripted fight. This is not a random battle. This is a boss fight. We meet again. Who the fuck are you? I'm one of the Chaos Guardians, damn it. Kneel before my power. Surely you remember. Not ringing a bell. Holy shit. Wow, that's okay. Gotcha. Hell? Oh, it's probably a random amount of damage. Yeah. Didn't I already have one of those? Oh? It's over. Take this. I mean, fight is over, so... It did do a different amount of damage to everybody though, so I am assuming that was a traditional final fuck you attack. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we already had an Ultima sword. That's like for Steiner. Yeah, we already had one. What was the other one? Genji armor? I'm pretty sure we already had that too. Yeah. However, the Masamune, that was new. Yep. It's got Sacrifice and Doom, and it increases magic. I think we had the option to get this in Black Mage Village, but I was like, yeah, we don't really need that for anything. So yeah, does not matter. And we can't wear any of those, okay? Not that we want to, but... yeah, that doesn't really change anything for us at all. Also, I think Auto Haste was just being equipped because I couldn't equip anything. Oh, half MP is 11. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. No, it doesn't really change anything. I think this is where we get Eco's weapon, I think. That's supposed to be Alexandria. Yeah. Isn't this Alexandria? What is Alexandria Castle doing here? Are you shitting me? Like, have you not been paying attention, Garnet, to, like, all the weird shit around us? Like, none of this stuff is actually here. It's... I mean, Zidane did explain to the party, right? Like, hey, this place is made of our memories, so, like, it's not real, you know? Like, don't, you know... don't get freaked out if you see some weird shit, you know? Like, presumably he would relay the info that he's received, right? Because Garland was, like, talking directly, whatever. Oh shit, they're doing that thing. The video mode switch. Actually, not... no? No, they were just playing the FMV in the background of the scene. Yeah. What? What are you talking about? I not see anything. Of course you can't see anything. Because I figured out how this place works. You don't have the memory? You weren't there at the time? Yeah. You weren't with us at the time, so it's not in your memory. Okay. I'm assuming this is still Garland. I'm assuming this is just gonna be Garland every time this kind of text pops up. Assuming, and that's probably a correct assumption. In his bid to defy me, Kuja tried to acquire Alexander. An incident 10 years ago started everything. Yep. Angel Flute, which is technically new, but it doesn't teach anything we didn't already have, so it doesn't matter. Yep. And choose. Like, why? Why is this? Why and how? Like, there's no indication. Like, do we need a tent right now? I mean, we could use a tent. Sure, why not? Wait, is this one? The room with the stairs. This is a room. There are stairs. Storm. Yeah, what the fuck is that about? It's not a path. Like this part, if for narrative design and everything, like I do really like this part of the game, but I do have some issues with like how the level was designed. Because, like, it absolutely seems like you're supposed to just check every corner. Like, Vivi didn't get any magic stone? Okay. Hey, what are you doing? So, where is that supposed to be? Shouldn't go anywhere, there's a storm. Today I'm fucking stupid. None of this is real. These are all memories. Watch out, you're gonna get washed away. Darn, I just saw a little girl on a ship and... Huh? I guess it was my imagination. Well, of course... One minute he's like, oh yeah, I know exactly how this place works, and the next he's just like, huh. I guess I don't at all? Like, yeah, it had to be. What I just saw definitely isn't one of my memories. What's going on? That was my memory. Why was Zidane able to see it? Yeah, why is he able to see, like, all of these? Granted, he's been in the party for, like, most of the game. And I guess this is the first time they've shown events from before the game started. But anyway, Zidane. Yeah, what's up? You didn't imagine anything. Wait, you saw it too? That means that little girl was you. But why was I able to see something from your memory? I don't know. Hey Garland, what's going on? I thought I had this figured out, and now I don't know anymore. Garland, can you hear me?
Yes, I just didn't feel like responding. I feared Gaia's Eidolons more than anything. However, I decided to deal with them before they became a major problem.
I mean, there's stairs right here. What is that thing? That eye? It's the same eye I saw in the night of the storm sea.
Zidane, can you hear me? Zidane, I don't know why I'm asking you. What you just saw was from your memory, and not Garnet's.
What? I don't remember ever being in a storm at sea.
You still don't understand. You will find out soon enough.
What do you mean? Can other people's memories become a part of my own? Garland!
Once you accept everything, the answer will appear before you.
Tremendous force. Like, what is the difference? Like, sometimes they just do, like, the still screen and then some shit like this. Like, I don't understand what the difference is supposed to be. Like, isn't this still, like, Garland just pontificating or whatever?
A tremendous force was summoned to Gaia during the Age of War. However, the Gaians were not
Gaians? Alright.
were not ready to harness so great a power. They were terrified and broke the jewel into 4 pieces, and they prayed never to see it again.
So this is the room with the stairs, right? Or no? Maybe it's also in here somewhere? No? There? No? Is this another scripted fight? Probably is, right? Yeah, it's this motherfucker. So, you have defeated Malaris, but Tiamat, there's only victory! Tiamat? Tiamat. A legendary dragoon. Blood sword. I got a blood sword like on disc 2. Oh no, he's making me float. Alright. And yet again, I don't think we got anything that was like groundbreaking. Not really. Grand Helm is not that grand. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know, this room has some stairs too. Quite a lot of stairs around here. Fucking camera. Piece of shit. VV didn't quite get a level, alright. Okay, where... The fuck? Like, why? Alright. Alright. So, is there anything else? Like, no, we just gotta go. Like, I'm kind of just checking everywhere to see, like, where it was, and, like, it's literally only Vivi's weapon that I give a shit about that's here. Like, there is other stuff, obviously. I'm gonna try to not gloss over it, but... it's kind of hard and annoying because, like, jeez. Like, you really have to just check every single spot. Damn it, it's gonna go to waste. Like, unless you already know where to look. And, like, so I just looked it up. I was like, alright, so where is this thing? Like, and we have not missed it yet. It's still coming up, but, what is this? Two moons colliding? No, they look more like planets. Why does this look so familiar? Like, there are also moons, like on opposite sides. I don't know, Zidane, like, is this kind of a representation of like what we saw before with like Gaia and Terra? Yeah.
That is a picture of Gaia being assimilated by Terra. More of a GIF than a picture. 5,000 years ago, Terra, already an old planet, sought to assimilate Gaia. Terra needed to merge with a younger planet to survive. However, there was already life on Gaia, and so the story began.
Oh yeah, I saw this in Oiliver. Yeah, you did. Dumbass.
Life on Terra was coming to an end. We had no choice but to proceed with the fusion, which tragically destroyed Terra's native civilizations. Terra was too old to assimilate everything. Thus, I created the Aether Tree to regulate the flow of souls back to Terra.
Whoa!
Shifting perspective.
It's kind of cool you get the fully 3D versions in the battle though, like, I really like that.
What? The antidotes or the Phoenix Downs?
Oh, apparently the Phoenix Downs. Okay. remember this. Alright, apparently we still have a ways to go. Because, like, I now know what the room looks like that we're looking for, but it's not... Oh, cool, we can put on half MP now. Apparently not for a little bit. And, like, I do remember once you get to a certain point, like, you don't have to manually backtrack. Like, you can just, like, fast travel out of here, essentially. So yeah, we're definitely going to be taking advantage of that when the opportunity arises. And yeah, I was hoping we were going to get to VV's weapon, but I guess not. But yeah, like once we do, then we should be all ready to fight Ozma, essentially. And like that is kind of the final like side quest thing to do in the game, at least for the scope of this series, because we're not getting like every card, you know, we're not doing all of Quina's shit. Like, there are other things to do in the game, but it's kind of mostly those two things. Like, and we definitely didn't do the jump roping thing, because fuck that. Or the hit balls race thing, which is also kind of garbage. I don't like doing that. Because as much as I love this game, there are aspects that are thankfully completely optional that I'm not a big fan of. And it's mostly the Quina stuff, but you know, but yeah, that is gonna do it for today. So but yeah, we made a good chunk of progress. I felt kind of bad about the last episode because while I felt like there were some really good discussions and overall it was a good video, didn't make much of any progress in that one. So I was like, I would really like to make a good chunk of progress on this one. And yeah, I think as far as level goes, probably gonna want to get to like, I mean, there is a thing I want to try out, which is going to require that we are not at a multiple of 4 or 5. So, like 64 is definitely a multiple of 4. 65 is definitely a multiple of 5, so like 70, maybe 71 ish. I don't know. But yeah, there's gonna be like some specific prep I'm gonna have to do for Ozma, but it's mostly just about configuring the party. Because like it should be doable, but it also partially comes down to luck. So we're going to need to be a little bit stronger, and like, it's probably just gonna take a few tries. But yeah, it's gonna do it for now. So thank you all for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Something has apparently gone wrong, but I'm hoping it's okay. I think we encountered a glitch, but I'm hoping the recording is okay. Should be. We'll see what happens, but of course, before we get going, oh, there it goes. Wow. That was weird. Yeah, I definitely encountered a glitch there. Hopefully it was okay. Hopefully you guys heard all that, and hopefully the integrity of the recording is fine, but yeah, we'll see. So, of course, before we get going, it's time for the outro. Special thanks, updates, all that jazz. And a very special thank you going out to the amazing people who helped make it possible, the current Farts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is Novellas Draconis, Aaron Schick, and 97 Johnny Boy. Thank you all so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. Vastly helps out, very much appreciate it, and it is very much optional, so you guys are extra awesome for doing so. And if you want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. If you know what I'm talking about, there's no join button for you. There's also a link in the description, talks about becoming a channel member. That will also bring up the membership details. But yeah, long story short, membership tiers start at $3 a month. That's roughly 10 cents a day. Gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote in series get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full week over on the membership tab, and that is how all of the series get decided. So, we will have one coming up for November 2025. It's likely going to be the last week of the month, and it's more than likely going to be deciding a future Retro Classic series. So, and not the one to directly follow this one, that's been decided for a while, but it's also going to be a very short series, so like the one to follow that. And if you're a new channel member, you can still vote on any of the previous Members' Choice polls that you may have missed. They are still up on the membership tab, and so if you haven't voted on them before, you still can. So even if you're just a member for 1 month, you could vote on all of the ones that you've missed if you want, and you're still going to be influencing the content that gets made here for quite some time, because retroactive input on previous polls is considered for future ones. This is, however, an approximation of future announcements from the past. So if you want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I gotcha, the bell does not work for me. But there are 4 other ways you can stay up to date. We have the post tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. So, thank you all once again for being here, guys. Till next time, take care, and I hope you have yourself an amazing day.